Subhanahu wa Ta'ala first and foremost for granting us this opportunity together in His obedience. Today we are going into life one of the highest messengers of Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala after Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, named Ibrahim Alaihi Salam. A long time ago, Ibrahim alayhi salam was born in the kingdom of Babylon. He was born during a time when people worshipped the sun, the moon, the stars, and even the idols who made out of stone and wood. Ibrahim's father, named Azar, was a sculptor. He used to make these idols with his own hands. As a young boy, Ibrahim used to sit and watch his father carving out his statue. One day, it's really nice toys. I can play with this. Ibrahim, how dare you play with that holy statue? Put them back on their place. I'm sorry, Father. Forgive me. Please, don't mad at me. One day, Ibrahim went around the village and drove by our temple. When he saw the same statue that his father carved, he got confused. He wondered, why are these people worship these stone idols? When his father carved a statue of marble, Ibrahim asked his father, "Father, why are these people worshipping the statue that you were carving?" Because this statue represents our gods, and they could grant anything you want: good health, long life, sustenance, guide to the better life, and so on. Ibrahim was shocked to hear that, and he couldn't hold his laughter. At that time, the poor could only afford small idols, little ones, and the rich had a big idols. So, when people had a bigger problems, they went to borrow gods belonging to someone else. Look at how foolish they were, yet they had brains. Ibrahim now turned 16 years old, and his curiosity to God is getting more and more. Where I can meet the true God, I will go and find Him. Ibrahim left his home and walked for a very long time. Finally, he reached a mountain nearby. He climbed the mountain and sat near a cave. He looked at the sky. Wow, the stars look so shining. Is that God? But the moon is more shining and beautiful. Which one is God? Ibrahim stayed awake for a whole night. He sat gazing stars and moon until they disappeared from the horizon. It's early morning by now, when the sun came out. If the moon and the stars were not God, could be the sun. It's bigger and very bright. But it was set in the evening, The true God will never sad and never be created. So, none of the moon, the stars, the sun, and even the statue is the true God. God is the creator of everything in this world. Ibrahim being perspective on the ground, offering his thanks. He knew that God got him to the truth, to the right path. He realized that God chose him to be perfect, to guide his people. He then traveled home to tell his father about this good news. But when his father heard what Ibrahim said, he got very, very angry. Ibrahim, how dare you reject my God? Oh, Father, please follow me. I will guide you into the right path. God will punish you if you don't repent. I will ask people to stone you if you don't stop speaking like this. Ibrahim was sad for his father. He realized that he could do nothing more. So, he left his home and walked to other village in his kingdom to guide people there. Ibrahim went to the market and shouted to them, Allah is the one and only true God. There is no God but Allah. There is nobody worthy of worship except Him. The people at the market got really angry when they hear what Ibrahim said. One day, there was a big celebration near the river, and all the people in the village would be present there. Ibrahim thought of playing to show them the statue was not a real God. Ibrahim breathed an axe and went inside the temple. I will destroy all the statues. I will leave the big one and hang the axe around his neck. The next day, when the people of the village came to the temple to worship, they were shocked to see all the statues smashed into pieces. They all gathered in disputes that these people believed that only Ibrahim who was brave to do this. One of them brought Ibrahim to the temple. Are you the one who has done this to our God? No, but see that? Yes, the big one. Why you don't ask him? You know very well, statues do not speak. So, why do you worship these idols who cannot speak, hear, or see? Have you lost your mind? Some of them realized that Ibrahim telling the truth, but the others still got very angry at him. Let's burn him in fire. Let's make the biggest fire anyone has ever seen and throw him into it. The people gathered all the wood they could find and started building a fire. They tied Ibrahim's hands and feet and placed him in a catapult. It was then when an angel from heaven appeared and asked Ibrahim, Ibrahim, I will grant any wish you ask. I only wish that Allah to be pleased with me. What followed was a miracle. When Ibrahim went in fire, the fire suddenly went cold. The fire only burned the rock that touched Ibrahim's hands and feet. He sat there and sang praise of Allah. And finally, when the fire went out, Ibrahim looked out with not a single burn in his body. His people shocked to see that. It was a miracle, mashallah. The Prophet Ibrahim lived for 175 years old and his life full of trials. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tested him not once, not twice, but again and again. The story we heard is one of them. The story of Prophet Ibrahim teaches us to love Allah unconditionally. And whatever Allah accepts from us, we must trust Him as He is the best partner in the world. Allah makes mention of Ibrahim in 73 different places in Quran and 25 different surah in Quran. One of the surah named after him, Surah Ibrahim. Inshallah, we will read it in Ramadan. Thank you for listening to the story. I'm Askanela Zafira. See you again in other inspiring story. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.